My name is Nakiggudde Margret. My mentor is Diana Atenyi Akunda. I work with GIZ as the receptionist as well as the administrative assistant. A job with GIZ recently, I was contracted in GIZ, that has been 15th July, to work as a receptionist as well as an administrative assistant on the NWAS program in Bugolobi. Yes, it was motivation from the mentorship. I wanted to know more about what GIZ does, and through all that, through the different interactions, through the different newspapers, the newsletters, even everywhere on the internet, I was able to get different opportunities to learn more about GIZ, and that encouraged me a lot. To join the Sauti Ya Sasa mentoring program, I was encouraged. I wanted to learn more about gender, to go into deep analysis to understand what gender really means, not all about understanding men and women. I wanted to get more skills on advocacy and governance. I also wanted to build onto my skills of leadership and political participation. When I joined the program, I hoped to improve my skills of public speaking. I hoped to get more skills on the business adventure, how to manage different businesses apart from being an employee. I also hope to get skills of how I can work in communities, being gender sensitive. I also wanted to gain skills in advocacy and lobbying. Rating of the skills that I just mentioned, at least in governance, I had some basic skills where I wanted to be more practical, to go into deep and know exactly how I can lead governance to political leadership, and how I can use the advocacy into gender to help out in the societies we live in. What I confidently achieved was different skills I was able to get from my mentor, that is in the arbitration of the labor laws, how to exercise my rights when I get some issues, and how to confront them in the communities, helping the poor who are unable to help themselves and defend for themselves. That is a skill I got from my mentor. I also managed to get skills in entrepreneurship, of how I can manage small businesses, how I can develop personal plans of managing the businesses. Maybe into gender, I hoped to learn more in-depth analysis of understanding of gender dynamics, gender-based violence, going into deep of gender to understand more about gender. To achieve the skills, I got involved in 2 different workshops that were organized here by ACFOD. That is of the entrepreneurship, the good public speaking, how to file returns for the organization, the gender workshops, still understanding the little basics about gender. My mentor, through engaging me in different workshops and different trainings in labor laws, the rights, our rights, having down case studies in the different areas where you find that people's rights are not, let me say, respected. People have issues down that they feel are not being addressed, and yet they are part of a community and they need to be worked on. My mentor has helped or empowered me to know my rights, first of all, to know how I can advocate out different issues into the community, and how I can be able to help the communities through advocating out to those issues and solving them, especially issues of gender and even issues of labor laws where people are not being helped and yet they are the victims. Okay, for example, my mentor has an organization that supports the poor, especially defending the poor, those who have land issues, those who are working but they are not being paid their salaries, those who are facing any domestic issue, whether being gender. The organization advocates especially for the poor. So through being under that organization, engaging in the different trainings, I was able to get some skills, understanding that from the grassroots level, you should understand how the issue comes about, how you should go about the issue and who the stakeholders to engage to solve the issue. ACFOD has helped me to acquire different skills of enriching me onto the political participation and leadership. It has equipped me with skills of entrepreneurship, especially of how I can start up a business, a small business, a big business, and planning to know the risks that can get involved in businesses. Still, I've been able to get different skills on gender, learning basics of gender and advocacy skills, as well as learning how to file returns for an organization and how to register different permits for the organization. As a result of the program, through learning about gender, I loved more to know about the GIZ, to know more about what they do, and that prohibited me to apply for different jobs into GIZ since I knew they were into gender. And through the advocacy skills I had learned, I applied for different jobs and I was able to get a job at GIZ. The mentor and mentee relationship was a bit fair, though at times we found that sometimes either my mentor was a bit busy or I could get busy, but once in a while we used to meet and we used to communicate at least. To emerge among the best, I had to make sure I keep up with the communication with my mentor through emails. In case she didn't get back to me through the mails, I would use WhatsApp at least to first say hi, so that in case she had forgotten about me, she would send me that, we have a training here, come and engage and learn.